I can just tell that the theming is going to be insane in there. Some very, very interesting stuff going on here for the Crows of Morin Meadow. It's active construction at the moment, so it's going on as I speak. I definitely think it's going to be one of the best, if not the best, maze at this year's event. It looks really promising. Hello everyone, my name is Alex from Official AVF. It's been a little while since my last Fright construction update, and there's been so much more going on since my last visit. Be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications and stuff before we get into this video. But yeah, let's jump right into it because we have a lot to discuss in today's video.
Grab your popcorn and enjoy the electrifying overture to everyone's favorite cinema experience.
Having a little look there behind these construction walls into the new maze, Stitches, and of course the facade is perfectly depicting the Howl's Toy Emporium that we've been seeing over the Fright Night reveals for this year's attractions. But honestly, it looks insane. It's a perfect replica of what we've been seeing in the videos, and I can't fault it, honestly. There's a few little Easter eggs there, like with the teddy bear and the dollhouse and stuff like that. But I cannot wait to, well, get in the maze and see what's going on in there, because it's going to be insane. I know. I'm just really impressed with how Stitches is coming along so far.
The trailers.
Just had a look into the Crows of Morin Meadow scare zone, and I gotta say, it looks absolutely insane. Not only have they laid out all the hay bales and things like that, they've kind of made a little maze route already, and there's other construction walls and things like that. The white sheets are over the metal fences, as well as there being still the huts left over from Carnival, so they're probably going to repurpose them and use them for some kind of scare or something like that. They could, you know, have a way to corner a guest, or there could just be a way for an actor to pop out there and have a quick jump scare like that. I'm sure it's going to be even better than last year, which is going to be hard to beat because it was a really, really good scare zone. But I know what they can do. They've got a lot of space there to play with. So I think if they fill it well and use it well, it's going to be probably the best one this year. From those previous clips, as you can tell, I went past trailers, which had a little bit of a change since its last day as Breakout and Bozo a few weeks ago, well, last month really. Obviously the sign out at the front still says Breakout and Bozos, which they're probably going to change in the next couple of weeks, as it is coming back for just trailers to be just trailers over Friday nights. So that's going to be very exciting. But one thing I have noticed is that the posters by the entrance door have changed now to 8 dolls instead of 7 dolls from the previous year, and it says Nightmare on State Street, the sequel. So it's got the current movie posters for the rooms in there. There's nothing different or new that I've noticed to say that it's a new addition for this year. But it's still exciting to see that trailers, which is a very, very good maze, is going to come back for a 3rd year. I'm going to carry on and have a look towards like survival games, or head towards stealth, because we need to see what's going on for Creature Campus, the new scare zone and performance zone for this year.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes.
You've got to do 1 and 6.
Wait, what's the number?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The apples taste like fries. With some mayonnaise.
Ours that's made with egg.
I give them all my praise.
They have some cinnamon.
I don't think they are nice.
That was really good, guys. That was good.
That was actually really good.
Dankeschön.
What do you like it about? Do you choose a topic?
Anything.
No.
No, you have to pick. Okay.
But it can't be about the apple fries.
I know, I played this one yesterday.
The bugs.
You have to give us 2 separate things in the whole world, and we're going to make some links.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We'll do rap music.
Rap music.
And hot dogs.
And dogs.
Rap music.
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
and hot dogs.
I've got fun straight away. Nice hot dogs.
Yeah, that's
And
good.
it's Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Shall we do another one? I like this.
Okay.
Let's see what 2 more rounds
Yeah,
of
no, it's
six.
good.
Right, I'm just going to change the tone
Okay.
to the... Yeah,
Oh, that's
Ah.
I like
Sounds a
that.
bit spooky.
Okay, 2 more things.
Halloween
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. I actually
and
was thinking that.
flags.
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 Okay.
That's
As
the
in
ones
the
that
ones
you
that you
made.
fly around.
Yes.
Okay. Ready? Ay, 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 ay. When that Halloween comes around, I have to wave my flag. I say, I have to dress up in drag.
They have funny colours.
Ooh, so spooky. Ay, 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 ay.
That was a hard one.
That's just difficult.
I think
You did ask for
I'm
some
heck,
random-
man.
That was too hard. Random things, isn't there? What to say? Oh, we never said that.
That was good.
Yes, that was okay actually.
Okay, we're done now.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Some shots there from outside from in the Stealth Plaza, and there is some very, very promising construction going on for Creature Campus. It looks insane so far. It's active construction at the moment, so it's going on as I speak. But yeah, it's looking really promising. They're kind of setting up a bleachers, so like a stadium-style seating. But I don't think that's going to be seating for the guests. Yeah, I definitely think that the actors are going to be able to use that during their performance on the shows and things. But at the moment, yeah, it looks pretty promising. Quite early days, it seems like. But they've got the school bus in. They've got the main bulk of like the stage, like the main structure, all done. Just had a quick look at Death's Doors there. Not really much going on over there in the scare zone or outside the scare zone really. It's kind of just hasn't really changed much since I've last been. You know, it's understandable. They've still got a lot of time before Fright nights to get that done. It's really quite small things that need to be finished off at that scare zone. The main structure and all the doors and things seem to be up and all that. I've come back down to Stitches now. I thought about this earlier, that there might be more than one exit. As you can see here, there's an exit there, and there's an exit, what looks to be an exit door closer to on the other side of the maze by the entrance, pretty much. So that leads me to believe that this could potentially be a multi-route scare maze with multiple exits and multiple ways to get lost in there, which I know that they have done with survival games, and that was a resounding success. So I feel like if they take a pinch of survival games in terms of route and like layout and stuff like that, that would probably mix quite well with the theme that they've gone for here, as in like a toy emporium with something sinister going on. But I definitely think there's going to be more than one way out, and maybe a certain type of scare. I definitely think it's going to be one of the best, if not the best, maze at this year's event. It looks really promising, and just from the facade, I can just tell that the theming is going to be insane in there.
And enjoy the electrifying overture to everyone's favorite cinema experience. But will you make it past the trailers?
Some very, very interesting stuff going on here just behind me for the crows of Morin Meadow. As you can see there over my shoulder, ooh, there is some very, very interesting stuff going on. They've left up the huts I told you about from Carnival, and since then they've actually been able to expand the scare zone area out into where the Saw Alive queue line was. Even then, last year they didn't use that to their advantage. I cannot wait to get in that scare zone. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be even better than last year, I hope. Well, after a really, really good ride on the Swarm there, I have something interesting to report. As I saw on the brake run, obviously, as you're going over the brake run, you can see into the storage site where they're putting all the Project Exodus supports, and I am happy to say that there's another red truck unloading. I don't know if it's just carrying supports, it could actually be carrying track for all I know, but at the moment, yeah, it's just a lot of supports there. They're all laid out gold and white. It looks absolutely beautiful. I was having a look over by Swarm Island to have a look into survival games, but sadly I can't see much from the ground, so if we take it up a little bit higher, maybe I can. So we'll have a look now, and yeah, we'll head on up to depth charge, because survival games is hopefully coming back bigger and better, as I saw something very interesting last video. So if you haven't seen that one, go and check it out now. I'm just so happy that the Exodus stuff is arriving more and more every day. So excited. So just had a look there from survival games from the top of depth charge. There's not really a lot I can see. All I can see is, like, you know, the main shelter with the survival games logo on it. I noticed in the last video, again, if you haven't seen that, go check that out up there in the corner. But I noticed in the last video where there were a lot of engineering staff going through that area to probably test something out or try a new effect or something like that. Or just prepare and test the maze before it opens, you know, in a couple of weeks' time, really. I then went through the now Oktoberfest hub, which will then, I'm assuming, be home to Lucifer's Lair, which is, I guess, replacing Birthday Bash for this year, because it takes place in the same kind of area. It's about, well, it's really like the devil and other demons and stuff being here for dance and scare zones and things like that, so who knows. It's going to be quite an entertaining scare zone to be sure, but there's been nothing going on for it as of yet. I'm excited for Lucifer's Leg. It's a new scare zone for this year. But speaking of scare zones, the Crows looks amazing. Death's Doors still needs a bit of work, or like to touch up and finalise it. But I'm just so excited. Not only about Stitches, but the fact that I saw some Project Exodus construction as well. I might come back and do another like a proper update from Monk's Walk and stuff. So stay tuned to the channel. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for that video whenever it does come out. Yeah. I'm going to finish off my day, probably head on to Nemesis Inferno or something like that. So, it is coming up to park close now. I think it's just after like 4:30, something like that. So I've done my whole route of the island and had a look at everything they have to offer for Fright Nights this year so far in terms of construction. But I'm going to finish off my day on the Swarm. It's been an absolutely fantastic day so far, but I'm going to finish up on the last road on the Swarm. The construction so far for this year's Fright Nights event is very promising, and I cannot wait to get back here probably when Fright Nights opens now, because as of tomorrow when I'm recording this, I start uni again, so I won't be able to come to the parks as often as I like, but you know, that's for a good reason, really. Yeah, I'm going to head on to the Swarm now, and then yeah, we'll wrap up the vlog afterwards.
The aliens appear to have some kind of energy.
Alright, that's going to be it for my day here at Thorpe Park. Obviously looking at the Fright Nights construction, which is very exciting for this year's event. I cannot wait to get back. Honestly, it's going to be such a good event. I'm hoping to be here on opening day, which is the 6th of October. So in like 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks time as I'm recording this. It's really not that far away. But anyway, hope you guys all enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe, and check out the previous video that I did up here. It's been a fantastic day, so thank you all very much for watching. My name is Alex from Official AVF, and I will see you in the next one.